The following review has been approved by Lord Carnage and the best of Classic Game Room. Welcome to Classic Game Room. What do the Intergalactic Space Arcade and Super Dimension Fortress Macross have in common? We're both in space and have lasers. This game is amazing. Enjoy. Like many of you listening, I grew up in the 1980s in the era before the internet, absorbing everything that television could throw my way, like Robotech. But this isn't Robotech, but it kind of is. It's not, but it is, but it's not. Damn it, Roy, when'd you learn to speak Japanese? Aren't you dead anyway? Holy crap, the whole game's in Japanese. Not surprising, considering Robotech was based on Macross, and two other anime, but the Macross saga was the best, by far. And yes, there have been a slew of Robotech games, most of them subpar to say the least. But not this one. Macross on the PlayStation 2 is amazing. Released in 2003 from Sega AM2 and Bandai, this is a must-have for all Macross or Robotech fans, as well as those of you who like flight action games on your PlayStation 2. This is like Ace Combat mixed with Omega Boost, which of course has a direct tie to Macross. And annoyingly, it is a Japanese exclusive, so you will need a Japanese PS2 to play it. And play it you should. Anyway, if you've played Robotech Battle Cry and you were less than impressed, you'll never want to speak about that game again after playing this. There's two excellent campaigns to choose from where you'll be piloting a Valkyrie, or a Veritech fighter. One campaign's based on the TV show, the other's on the movie. You'll play your way through the stories, blowing up enemies along the way. If you don't speak Japanese, I will recommend following a walkthrough because sometimes it's not exactly clear what to do and you can get stuck. Once you figure out your objectives, it's not too hard to make your way through the game, but if you want to get A or S rank for every mission, you've got to play well. What's most amazing here is how effortlessly this pulls off what so many other transformable robot-based games have failed miserably at. Gameplay. The flight combat is terrific, but you can also transform into Battloid or Guardian mode. And your plane turns pretty slowly, so after spending some time with the game, you'll learn quickly that if you hold down both the L2 and R2 buttons, you'll transform into Battloid, or you can auto-lock onto enemies and quickly turn around, blow them away, and then transform back into the jet. Some of the other missions require you to run around on foot, or fly around in Guardian mode, which allows you to strafe. In between missions, you're rewarded with some cutscenes, and the entire package is just incredible. This is such a must-have game for fans of the series. After all these years, I finally broke down and ordered Macross on DVD so I can watch the originals. Although if Rick chooses Minmay in the Japanese version, I'll be very disappointed. Rick, just because she looks good in jean shorts doesn't mean she's not super annoying. The flight controls here are pretty standard. The square button locks onto enemies and launches missiles. If you launch all of your missiles, you can get a cutscene and enjoy them flying to the enemies and destroying them, or you can just skip past that. I like this shot where I accidentally run into the ship and fall on my face. The music and graphical presentation are fabulous, as you can see and hear. And this pretty much blows away every other Macross or Robotech game I've ever played, except for Scrambled Valkyrie. That one is really good on Super Famicom. Ben Dixon! Ha 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 ha! Okay, he's not in this game. I do have a Classic Game Room shout out and thank you to send to Spencer from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada! Thank you, Spencer. Seriously, this game rocks. So, have you been contemplating ordering that Japanese PlayStation 2? Waiting. Now you're doomed. Sorry. Have fun with the game, though. It's worth it. Super Dimension Fortress Macross. Oh, and I forgot to mention, after you play the game, you can go back and enjoy all of the missions in free play with the other planes and robots that you've unlocked. Yay! The Best of Classic Game Room is now on DVD, Blu-ray, and Hyper Laser Vision album set. Just fly with me, you'll be fine, Ben Dixon, blah blah!